Everyone, welcome to BTV. It is a beautiful day today, Saturday the 29th of October 2022, and right now it's 5 to 2. 5 minutes away from the start of the game in the Vitality Women's Premier Division, Beeston versus University of Birmingham. Teams are in front of us. University of Birmingham haven't struggled as I did on the M42 on the way up from Birmingham. Looking at the position of the teams in the table before we get underway. Currently, top of the table are Surbiton on 12 points. Second place is Wimbledon, a point behind them. Clifton Robinsons a couple of teams on 10 points. Beeston are one of those in fourth place. Hampstead and Westminster on 8 alongside East Grinstead, and today's visitors University of Birmingham on 7th place. It's been a mixed season so far, you can see from the last 5. It's been a variety of wins, losses and draws, and this will be a good game indeed, I'm sure of it. Just giving you a bit more context as well before we bring you the teams. It's a settled side, Beeston, with a cracking victory last time out away at Holcombe, coming away 3-1 winners. University of Birmingham coming off a defeat away to Reading on the 22nd of October. That was 1-4 away from home. Top scorers both on 4 goals apiece for each team. Lauren Burrell on 4 for Beeston. University of Birmingham's Hannah Pearce also on 4. Dalith Thomas 1 goal back on 3. Both teams have scored 10 goals in the competition so far. There's a presentation on the field of play. Paige Gillett is being presented a special award for her 100th Premier Division appearance. That's in advance. She hits 99 today. It'll be 100 next week for Beeston. But being away from home, the presentation is taking place today. Beeston's women are away East Grinstead on the 5th of November. So this presentation being made ahead of that. Congratulations. Just trying to get a flavour of what that gift was. It was a shirt. It was a shirt for Paige. Congratulations on that milestone for next week is what the presentation was for. Not long now until the teams walk out as well. I reckon we can encourage that by playing the walkout music. Let's see what happens, shall we? So let's pop a look at the teams as the teams come out. We've got the Beeston matchday squad there. Good to see a couple of the new signings appearing for the first time in the new shirts as well. First time I remember seeing Harriet Dugan making an appearance as well. Isabel Hughes, I remember, appeared against Buckingham, selected today. And it's a fairly settled side. It's a side that can do good things, as we've seen so far in the season, but it will be a stern test today from today's visitors. 13 of the matchday 16 are ever presents for University of Birmingham. No Hannah Pearce today. Izzy Shelley making her first appearance of the season, number 36 for University of Birmingham. Beeston in the black and gold halved shirts. University of Birmingham in red, blue and red. It's a repeat of the very, very first fixture that we covered on BTV with a commentator way back in 2018. It was a 2-2 draw. Beeston were 2-0 up through Bridget Kiddle and Caroline Hanks. University of Birmingham with through 2 England stars, one current and one future, coming back, Lily Osley and Holly Hunt. I think it was Lily Osley right at the end, equalising. It was a bit of drama for our very first fixture on BTV. I was in this spot I am now, and sitting alongside me. Hang on, just having a quick look out the window as our match umpires are taking their position. I know one of our match umpires is Jill Lord. Little bit of a skeleton crew today. I'm Andy Day, sitting here on my own, not only doing the commentary for you on the live stream, but also doing the music as well. So trying to do about 10 things at once, so getting a little bit distracted. And it will be Beeston who look like they're the team to get us underway. The clock has just ticked on to 2 o'clock. You can probably hear the bells of the University of Nottingham clock tower chiming in the distance. Teams are ready. It will be Beeston to start. Yes, Nick Irvin was here on the very, very first day. We did live commentary. And hello, Nick, if you're watching. Good picture of 5 players in the middle. Sophie Robinson, number 17, has been tasked by Beeston to get us going. And it will be Beeston attacking the car park end in the first half today. 2 halves of 35 minutes. Beeston playing right to left on your camera. And naturally, in the red and blue, University of Birmingham playing left to right, attacking the boulevard end in this first half. 2 quarters of 17.5 minutes per half. So we will get some breaks along the way. Beeston probing down the left-hand side. Nice move into the circle for the first time. Flick towards goal, and that's been played down out to the air, and that's the first penalty corner of the game. Watching the replay as we look again at Ella Kuzak's ball down the left-hand side. Nice take up. There's the early ball into the circle, which is now. That's flicked towards the goal and played down. I'm imagining that was dangerous in the view of the umpire. So, teams ready to defend and attack this ball. First penalty corner of the game has gone to Beeston. What have they got on offer here? University of Birmingham still preparing on the goal line into the 2nd minute live on BTV. They're set on the edge of the circle. Positions taken. The trap is good. It's played towards the left-hand side. It's not been the quickest delivery, but there's a reward in the middle of that. I think that's probably the best outcome from that position from Beeston, because the speed wasn't great, the trap wasn't brilliant, and the routine didn't come out. However, second prize for Beeston. Looking out of the window, ready to play. To the left-hand side, that's a low one. The goalkeeper, Evie Wood, called into action. Ball low to her right-hand side with her right boot, making the important connection on the goal line. That's the closest we've come to a goal so far. Evie Wood, England under-20 goalkeeper at the Junior World Cup in South Africa earlier this year. Beeston still with a promising early start, just getting the feet right on the right-hand side from Lauren Burrell, captain of Beeston. I think not quite getting the feet right. Penalised for that. And it'll be University of Birmingham getting the opportunity to clear. There's quite a lot of international experience in this University of Birmingham side. As I mentioned, Evie Wood was at the Junior World Cup in South Africa. So was number 4, Emma Alrogan. And Beeston breaking along the right-hand side again, but that one's been watched well in the circle for University of Birmingham. It's been stolen back, played towards the goal. That's appreciated by the crowd. Beeston very much on top in the first 3 minutes as they come to a close. Melly Giglio, one of the England under-20s Junior World Cup bronze medal team from earlier this year, called up to full international team in April 2022, but yet to play in the Pro League. As I mentioned, there's quite a lot of experience in our visiting team today. Aerial ball now diagonally across the field. That's nice to chase. Izzy Shelley was the player it was intended for. Bringing it out of defence. That's nice, being picked up by Lucy Millington. Millington crosses over halfway as she earned a free hit here, yes. So leaving it for Jane Kilpatrick to assess the options, deciding to go back and centrally. Beeston bringing the ball forward, slowly. Grieve, metronomic in the middle, making things happen. That pass forward, though, it hasn't worked out. And brought under control at the second attempt from the University of Birmingham. Push forward. Coca Hall. Coca Hall, one of the England under-18 players of a little bit of time ago. Former Cranley and East Grinstead player. I remember that name from many junior indoor tournaments and a few outdoor ones as well, if my memory serves me correctly. Good turn on the Maddie Pendle. Trying to get that ball into a more dangerous position. It has been mopped up by University of Birmingham. They bring the ball forward, but Beeston come away with it. Kilpatrick again nudges it forward. There's an interception. Another turnover in the middle of the field. So Beeston started well. It's evened itself up in the last minute or so. Al Roggan towards the baseline. First time around the edge of the circle for University of Birmingham. Can they make a penetration there? Not like that. She probably can now, though. There's the ball into the circle. Two Beeston players getting into a tangle. There's an appeal for something. Nothing doing, says the umpire closest. Atkinson, number 10. Good drive this on the left-hand side. Whistle blows. It's still with University of Birmingham. Another free hit, getting incrementally closer to the goal at the boulevard end are the visitors. Another free hit right at the very edge of the circle. It's come back a little bit. It'll come across all the way, I imagine, to Carter Ayars, and there it is. There's the ball into space. Moving out to the right-hand side. Attempted tackle doesn't come off. Back to Ayars. His driven ball is mopped up, and Beeston regain possession. It's an untidy spell in the game. Both teams feeling each other out to a degree. Here's Shelley. Easy Shelley with the ball forward, which has been intercepted, just kept in play. Appeals from University of Birmingham, but Beeston playing to the whistle. Millington watches this one run towards the baseline. Atkinson steps in and controls the ball for University of Birmingham. Her ball forward takes a couple of touches. Beeston appeal this time. And Allo was the player that infringed. Long shadows on the blue pitch at Nottingham Hockey Centre. The sun is shining. It's a very, very unusually warm day for the final weekend in October. It being the final weekend in October, don't forget to put your locks back. Jimmy Hill. Penalty corner for Beeston. University of Birmingham putting on their protective gear. Alakusak. He's looked like the player with number 5 on her back going to inject the ball. Defenders going back to the line. Looks like all the protective gear may have gone all over the place following that first penalty corner. Having to look out the screen because the window, it's too bright. Here's the delivery. It's another slow one. It's invited a shot. It's been blocked. And University of Birmingham will clear. 10th minute. 2 penalty corners for Beeston so far. Or 2 actually awards plus 1 re-award, 3 in total. Just nudge forward. Beeston Thomas is the player I think who gave it away. There's a ball across the face and that was too dangerous for the umpire's liking. It'll be University of Birmingham to come away with a free hit. That's a nice little shuffle ball forward. Big call of play. With the interception. She has to leave it though. A little bit of confusion from both sides there about the direction that the award was given. Nice take from Beeston in the midfield. And it was Kilpatrick, whose first time crossfield ball has been nearly beautifully taken down. Very, very intelligent crossfield ball. Into space. Looks as if we'll be coming back though. We do have a little more cloud cover than a couple of minutes ago. You can see the shadows are starting to disappear on the pitch. Nice idea. Just couldn't find the end of the stick on the attacking player from University of Birmingham. Beeston coming away with possession towards halfway, right below the camera in front of the chapel here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Attempted ball nutmeg towards Beeston Thomas, which ultimately falls back to University of Birmingham, and possession changes hands once more. Beeston will go from a roundabout here. University of Birmingham retreating 5 metres, allowing Beeston to get on with the job of pressing forward from that award. Turnover ball though. University of Birmingham do very, very well finding Dilith Thomas. The space on the right hand side, that was a nice idea as well to try and find Beeston Thomas. That one goes over the baseline, over the sideline. Beeston Thomas, former Swansea player, played in the Euro Hockey Junior Challenge Cup for Wales early this year, finishing in 7th place, as well as the Junior World Cup, bagging th place overall for Wales. Things are starting to break now again for Beeston as Sophie Robinson has the attempted shot. It comes off the boot of Evie Wood. Sight of goal for Robinson. University of Birmingham somewhat pegged back. Chase on for the ball into the circle once more. Is this an opportunity to get the ball towards goal? Goalkeeper's down. University of Birmingham ball, so I think I can count, excluding the penalty corner routines, there's 3 presentable chances for Beeston in this quarter so far. All it takes, and that's the hardest thing to do, is you can make the chances potentially all day long, but converting them, that's where the difficulty lies. Beeston appealing into the end towards the end of the 15th minute on BTV. I'm Andy Bay, your commentator and host, bringing you what's been a quite enjoyable first 15 minutes at Nottingham Hockey Centre. It's flowed very quickly. You'd say that Beeston are shading it on points, but 0-0 is the most important statistic of them all. Plenty of other fixtures today in both the women's and men's Premier Division. Buckingham played Wimbledon. That match started at 12 o'clock. Loughborough Student Clifton Robinsons also started at 2. Coming up in around 15 minutes or so, Hampstead and Westminster host University of Nottingham. 4 o'clock, 2 matches. Surbiton Reading in the women's Prem, also East Grinstead Holcombe. Just looking for this ball forward. That's been nudged out for a sideline ball. Thought it may have taken a Beeston deflection, but it was out on the full from a University of Birmingham stick. Attempted give and go, breaks down a little. Beeston still in possession. I think fairly fortunately there's a decent cross-field ball inviting a run on Millington. A nice inside ball. I think that was hit maybe with the back of the stick. Someone coming back. Elsewhere, men's Premier Division, the late matches today. There's 3 starting at 6 o'clock. Old Georgians, Hampstead and Westminster, Surbiton Reading and East Grinstead Holcombe. Half an hour later than that, just across the way, University of Nottingham play University of Exeter. So that's the late game today. Tomorrow there are 2 matches in the men's Premier Division. Brooklands Oxford at 2:15 and at 2:30 Wimbledon Beeston. It will be the men who are back on BTV next weekend. Back on Sundays. Feels like a long time since I've done a Sunday. Beeston moving around the 23-metre line. And now over towards halfway. Little check. Just looking just slightly off camera, we've got a number 3 on in screen, and that's Nick Moss's number. Now Nick Moss is down today as manager of Beeston's, and also we don't have a number 3 on the board, so I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with that one, but we'll check out what's what. As we're into the 2 minutes. Well, we're into the 2-minute quarter-time break. No goals, but I think Beeston definitely on top. Many thanks to our headline sponsor. Our headline sponsor is the Magical Mushroom Company. The Magical Mushroom Company harnesses the natural flexibility and strength of mycelium, the material structure of fungi, to grow protective packaging at any scale by combining it with agricultural waste such as hemp, cork and sawdust. This offers a safe, sustainable and totally home compostable alternative to plastic foams, ideal for packaging, horticulture and interior design solutions. You could say they're solving the plastic problem with the magic of mushrooms. Since 2020, the Magical Mushroom Company has produced over 500,000 pieces of mushroom packaging, and by 2023 they'll have effectively removed more than 1,000 tonnes of EPS packaging from landfill. Find out more about the Magical Mushroom Company at magicalmushroom.com. That's all one word, magicalmushroom.com. This is BTV. It is a gorgeous day. It's Saturday, the 29th of October, 2022. Two-minute quarter-time break is almost gone. We've had our music played, and the teams are making their way back out, ready for the start of this second quarter. Your comments and thoughts always welcome on BTV. Let us know. If you're watching on YouTube, you can send us a comment underneath. I think you can. If you can tweet us, you can do that. I think you can find us on Instagram. If people still use Facebook, we can do that too. So do let us know your thoughts, and we'll have a digest of them. And if we're able to, read a few of your messages out towards the end of the game, or maybe even half time. It will be Beeston to start the second quarter live on BTV, and they're off again. Beeston in the black and gold halved shirts, playing right to left. On top, but not by a great deal after that performance in the first quarter. No goals yet, awaiting that breakthrough. A couple of good opportunities. I think the best one fell to Sophie Robinson, which was stopped by Evie Wood in the University of Birmingham goal. Twists, turns, a player goes to ground. University of Birmingham coming toward the baseline. Free hit just outside the circle for Beeston. Fortunate, I think University of Birmingham were about to break into the circle there. Been quite a bitty game so far. A couple of players losing the sight of the ball in the air. It's now live on the floor. Someone's lost a stick on the far side. Taken up by Hannah Grieve. Big call of easy from the sideline. Not sure which one of the coaching teams that was from. It's an inviting turn from Kilpatrick. Turn the ball inside. Shooting opportunity possibly. And that's blocked again. Good stop, I think, from Wood. I think she was the goalkeeper, and I think it came off her, the block of the shot. So Evie Wood, by far the busiest of the two goalkeepers so far. I can't recall Steph Tyrrell in the Beeston goal getting a touch so far, but there's still a heck of a lot of games still to play. 50 minutes or so. That one bouncing a couple of times. Where has the ball gone? It's been picked up by Grieve, who gets buffeted somewhat and holds her frame a little. Not too best pleased about the connection from the midfielder in the University of Birmingham. Beeston have a free hit right of the circle. There's a little bit of movement. Doesn't come off that routine. Beeston pick it up on the second ball though. Played in low. Goalkeeper takes a couple of steps forward. Looks like we've got a long corner. So Julie Reid in possession of the ball on the 23-metre line. Swept back across to Grieve, number 10. In turn, pushes it forward onto Kilpatrick, who turns and does well, although intercepted well by Dalith Thomas. Dalith Thomas, Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast 2018, representing Wales. Been performing at the top level for a good long time. Euro Hockey Youth Championships 2 back in 2015, in my notes say, with Wales, where they finished 8th in that competition. There's the delivery of the ball into the circle. Play on, umpires, outstretched arms indicate. You can hear the ball crunch off the advertising boards. Must have been coming off the field at a pace. Just taken down after a fashion. Aerial ball whipped towards the right-hand side, taken down now. Another turnover, this time University of Birmingham are the beneficiaries. That's swept forward for Millie Giglio to pick up, and you can see one of the trams that served Nottingham so well hoving into view on the boulevard. Beeston taking their time on this restart, decided to go back using the full width of the pitch. That one nudged out of play by Betson Thomas. Here's Kilpatrick. Bit of traffic, and you can see just how many red shirts there are surrounding Beeston midfield, but it's been worked out well to Harriet Dugan. Another player I've been looking forward to seeing live on BTV. 23rd minute, Beeston, University of Birmingham, no goals yet, but it's been an intriguing one. Sometimes commentators say it's been an interesting tactical game, and it's because nothing has happened. But it has been a genuinely interesting tactical game. You can see the Beeston have been on top there, just looking for that first opportunity that they can tuck away. University of Birmingham really have not troubled the 23 metres, well, not really troubled the circle. The Steph Terrell is guarding in the Beeston goal. And again, I'll repeat, there's always a whole load of games still to go, and anything can happen. Fortunes turn very quickly in the hockey world. Nice turn and a nice layoff as well. Beeston giving it to Bell. Skipping forward off the stick and off over the sideline. 24 minutes now. Beeston nil, University of Birmingham nil. Lovely ball all the way through, but no one was alert to that. Wood in the University of Birmingham goal, kicking it. Well, in fact, avoiding the ball entirely. I thought she'd swung at that one with her foot, but no, it's gone all the way through. Restart for University of Birmingham, who get a lot of pressure from the word go from the restart. They've done very well to not only reach that point, but also get a free hit out of the bargain as well. Looks like there's going to be a ball inside, and that's exactly what happened. And Beeston very, very sharp into winning the ball back, and that's a very, very neat ball inside. Just enough weight on it to keep the move going. You can hear my voice is starting to go, so apologies in advance if it does. There's the ball out to the right-hand side. As the inside ball bounces a couple of times, long corner, the sweeping arm of the umpire indicates. Could this be the first opportunity? The voice is all getting a tiny bit Tommy Vance as we get further and further into this first half. No goals, but plenty of intrigue. Grieve takes the ball up. Good press on the right-hand side, well watched all the way by Birmingham. And it's the Birmingham defence who are quickest to it. Turnover again. Beeston putting another drop of water in the dam that they're looking to build the pressure up on. Whistle blows, I think, simultaneously from umpires Harvey and Lord, and it will be Birmingham who have this restart. 26 minutes gone. 10 goals, as I mentioned right at the outset, from both teams. Loughborough with 4 for Beeston, 2 for Nadia Bonallo and Rosie Stevens, 1 for Caris Miller and 1 for Sophie Robinson. University of Birmingham have Hannah Pearce on 4, Delith Thomas on 3, and a goal apiece for Giglio, Spooner and Thomas. University of Birmingham looking for their first victory since the 8th of October when they won at home 2-1 against Clifton Robinsons. And they'll be aided by a free hit in a promising position on the left-hand side. Strong running from Rafaela Brandau-Lee, but she was ignored in favour of the ball going backwards. There's flicking ball to Walker, who takes a touch, shields the ball and swings it to the left-hand side. Walker again invited to come forward with the angle of the pass. Good win of the ball right on the sideline. Burrell with the ball forward. Just probably a bit too much heat on that one. We'll try and work out what's going on with that number, with the taped number on the back, but we won't do that immediately. He's just on the list of to-do things for half-time. Not sure at all yet, if, or I'm not certain. I would say with a certain degree of confidence that University of Birmingham not really made one entry into the circle yet. Beeston have had, I think, now 5 presentable opportunities. Evie Wood has done well with her feet in the goal for University of Birmingham. Ball drifting over the sideline. 28th minute. Flicked up, ball taken down. Goalkeeper comes out to watch this one. It's still with Beeston. Flicked in. They'll come back with interest, I'm sure, with Beeston. Taking the ball over the 23-metre line. Quick movement now. Changing the angle of attack, going from left to right where the space is. Angle ball. Takes a couple of touches. There's the mystery player with number 3 on her back. That one hitting the feet quite clearly of Lucy Millington, so it will be a University of Birmingham free hit. Pretty much where the ball lies. Again, really good battling for the ball and possession. Your wayside getting the whistle in their favour. Close to an interception. Kept in play. And done well from Jemima Copeland, who brings the ball forward. Takes a touch off a Beeston player. I think it was Millington. It's still with the visitors. There is movement in the circle. Can they get the ball to the players in there? There's the touch. Into the circle. An appeal for something. It's live. Goalkeepers come out, swept away. Not fully cleared though. Ball again into the circle. Takes a couple of touches and Beeston will clear. Now there's an awful lot of players in red down at that end of the field, which left a lot of space. So the idea was to go quickly and through the air. I think that was aimed towards, or in the view of the umpire, towards Jemima Copeland. So it will be a free hit for the University of Birmingham. Bit of a waste of an opportunity from Beeston. Davis checks inside. Free hit University of Birmingham. Are building up something of a head of steam as we get closer to the end of the half. Ball into the circle, nudged away, long corner for University of Birmingham. Not on the quickest of rushes to get the ball restarted, with 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Now we are rolling again. There's a touch of obstruction there, so it's another free hit on the left-hand side for University of Birmingham. 4 minutes to play. Beeston's defence was set. The visitors were running. I think the ball may have not been in the right place. I think that's the view of the Beeston defence, certainly. And we're going again. Now, has that been given for not 5? Certainly given by the excess amount of distance retreated by the Beeston defence. I think that might be the case. And it's a penalty corner for University of Birmingham. There was a very, very big sound of stick on stick. And this is a bit of a surprise. We'll just get the music on for the penalty corner. Just watching the restart. So there's the ball out to the left-hand side. Beeston prepared to defend this one. Going over to inject is Casa Ayars. Beeston still looking to get their gear together. Carteret played indoors in the Women's Division 1 this January Super 60s. Sign from Buckingham. There's the ball inside, swept low and some way wide of the upright. Ball's come loose. Who's going to come out on top here? Umpires intervened and said it will be a University of Birmingham ball by the looks of things. There's Copeman with a restart. Ball out to the right-hand side. Picked up by Walker, who moved one way and then went inside, recycling the ball. Back again via Copeman into the defence. Nudged forward and then on towards the baseline. Having to check back. There's a nice turn. Is there a ball in? Here it is. I think there's a bit of frustration there as the ball, judging by the position of the restart, went directly out from University of Birmingham's plate. A little shuffle back from Derek Thomas, anticipating a ball back across defence. University of Birmingham held up, and this probably will be the final act of the first half. Can Beeston find a way onto the score sheet? There's Robinson going direct and through the middle, crosses the 23-metre line with a ball forward. There's the one that's being turned in. Now, did it take a touch on the way through? No. It was close, but no touch was there. So there was a few appreciated shouts and cheers from the crowd, but no, it did not take a touch, but it was a very close thing. They're into the circle again though. Goalkeeper's gone low, it's still loose. Can it be turned in? It has been turned in, and that is the opening goal. And Beeston do have the lead, and that possibly is the final action of the first half. In fact, there is the whistle as we're watching the replay. How close was this towards the end of the half? Well, it looks like it was turned in. Bang on. 35 minutes. We're just waiting for official confirmation of the goal scorer. But I've got an idea who it is, but I'll wait for official confirmation to come over the PA system. Lucy Millington, of course. Beeston lead University of Birmingham by 1-0 at half-time. Just listening to the PA announcer talking us through the options available to us at half-time. Our main live streaming partner is Air IT, with over 15 years of industry experience. They're a mature, well-established and trusted strategic technology partner to a wide range of organisations and in-house teams. With comprehensive expertise across IT, communications, cybersecurity and business intelligence, Air IT will cover all your technology needs. Whether you choose to fully outsource or complement in-house resources, we provide a complete managed solution from initial advice to supply, implementation and ongoing support. Find out more at airit.co.uk. We're also proud to partner with Club Buzz. Club Buzz lets sports clubs build an incredible website and manage their entire club, including their team selection and payments with a Club Buzz app, which is rated 5 stars in the Apple App Stores. Get started for free with Club Buzz at clubbuzz.co.uk. There it is on your screen. Beeston 1, University of Birmingham 0 is your half-time score. We've got around about 6 minutes or so until we're back on the air. Welcome back to BTV. It's a beautiful day here in Nottingham, ready for the second half of Vitality Women's Premier Division action. It's Beeston hosting University of Birmingham, and it's with a final touch of the ball in the first half that Beeston have the lead, which I think on paper their dominance deserved. I did say that it was quite a while before University of Birmingham made their way into the circle. They did finish the half strongly, but I think that was the prompt that Beeston needed to finally put the ball into the goal, and that's exactly what they did right at the end of the half from Lucy Millington. So that is the position as we start the second half. Beeston in the black and yellow half shirts, and it will be attacking the boulevard end in the second half. University of Birmingham in the red, blue and red, playing right to left, attacking the car park end in the second half. We're just waiting for the all good to go signal. Umpire counting the players on the field. And that is the first whistle of the second half. And straight out the blocks. Certain zip about University of Birmingham in this second half. Robinson so close to intercepting, I think playing a tiny bit too roughly. Big corner, nothing there from the umpire closest to the window here, umpire Harvey. Things breaking down a little bit, just unfortunately for University of Birmingham as they look to get their way back into the game. Not sure if we've worked out who the player is with the tape number 3 on their back, but we'll check up on that as soon as we can. Burrell takes the ball, takes possession over halfway. Was it her touch which took the ball over the sideline? Yes, it did. And it will be Elsa Naylor with a restart. Definitely there's more zip about this University of Birmingham performance in the second half, but that looks like it's creating more opportunities for Beeston to pick the ball up, with errors just starting to creep in to the run. There's a little turn, chop on the ball, trying to bring it towards the baseline. Swept very nicely out to the right-hand side. Nice ball down towards the left-hand side. Will it be kept in? Who gets a touch on it? Nobody, it looks like, and it's gone over the baseline. University of Birmingham get the restart. Looking at the next couple of fixtures for University of Birmingham. Home versus Hampstead and Westminster on the 5th of November. One of the teams around them, Buckingham, who at the start of the day were at the bottom of the table. They're away to them on the 12th of May. And home to Loughborough students on the 19th of November, who are in 11th place of the start of the day's table. Beeston sniffing around for an opportunity outside the 23-metre line, but nothing is there. And it's a nice break going left to right diagonally across the field for Birmingham. Playing the ball in towards the circle and away safely. Sideline board, it looks like, for University of Birmingham. Again, the very bright in the far corner of the field. Finding a little bit of space on the left-hand side. There's the ball in towards the circle, but stepped in and watched all the way and then fired out for a sideline ball for University of Birmingham. Certainly there's much more about the visitors in this second half. Somewhat bullied off the ball, and Beeston have it, just making the space for finding a pass. Very congested area of the field in front of the Beeston dugout. Possession back with University of Birmingham. 40 minutes or so played. A reminder that the match clock on the screen isn't necessarily the same as the match clock that the players are working to. Just use it as a guide. Ball back on halfway, the space to find Hannah Atkinson, and that's the route that's gone into. And look at the space in front of Atkinson, striding towards the 23-metre line. That's an interesting ball forward. A little bit of a frustrated tap on the shin pad, as it was a nice weighted ball, but couldn't have been, wasn't able to be controlled first time. Elsa Naylor was the player frustrated with herself. Lots of turnover, and it's a good spell this for University of Birmingham. Streaking through the middle, Amy Grasson. Beeston getting the ball out of harm's way from their perspective. Burrell having to come back, do some defensive duties. You usually find her much further up the field. Here's goal scorer Millington, shielding the ball away from the attentions of Atkinson. Space for Beeston to work into now. 99th appearance in the Premier Division for Paige Gillard. I think it's going to receive possession again in a second or two. There we go. Punch ball forward directly to a University of Birmingham stick. One back again from Beeston, but only briefly. Al Roggan. Taking the time to bring themselves back into the game. Beeston, there's a good 20 metres gap between the next University of Birmingham player as that ball was come out, and now it's into traffic almost on halfway. Aerial taken down, picked up at the second attempt from the University of Birmingham on the 23-metre line. They get the give away a free hit. Millington brings the ball to the requisite position. Again, there's an awful lot of space. Birmingham have retreated into the 23-metre area. Twists, turns. It looked like there was an area, a ball into the circle. Free hit taken. There's the punch ball in towards the circle, popped up. Beeston bring it under control again on the outside of the circle. There's an option to go inside, and it will be a foul that sees the turnover of possession, although that's not tidy, but picked up on the second attempt, and that's a good run from Rafaela Brandau-Lee. Frustration again from the University of Birmingham ranks. There's a really good diagonal ball taken up quickly and so close to being a real opportunity to win the ball back. Look at the desire. Now I got 24 down as Maddie Croft, who hasn't been selected today. So there may be one or two numbering issues. Still with the Beeston defence, bringing the ball gently forward, just making life easy. If your opponents aren't going to challenge you for the ball, just quickly, well, just move it between the two of you. That's fine, just wind the clock down. Very, very professional approach. Now the aerial ball comes towards the right-hand side, taken down, play on. It was the original call, but it's University of Birmingham. Get the free hit. Taken over halfway. Picked up by Brando Lee. There's two players that have collided. I'll keep an eye on that one. Both it's Brando Lee who had collided with Ala Cusack, number 5. Both are up and okay as play is halted here. Beeston back in possession in the defence. No real challenge coming again from University of Birmingham. I think they've deliberately stepped back. That's a tactical way, and if no challenge is coming, then use the space. And this is exactly what's being done. Bell for Beeston. And the ball comes over halfway. The challenges start to come in. The pressure starting to come as Beeston creep towards halfway. So they go back again and find a route in. And there's a nice turn. There's a layoff. And Beeston have committed quite a few players forward. There's a lot of red back though. A couple of waves of the stick towards the ball. And finally a punch away from harm's way. Not much distance on that one. 46 minutes gone. You're watching BTV with Andy Day here in the hot seat in the chapel at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Inviting a challenge in the circle, and risky but partly effective. The distance was there. Pendle wearing 14. We'll go with the restarts. Opts to play the ball backwards. Played towards the middle. Who got the touch off that? It will be a Beeston free hit in a promising central position. Going back, making University of Birmingham work hard to regain possession. There's a nice bit of 3D work on the left-hand side, and towards the baseline. Very congested. Beeston back on top now, you feel, on the evidence that we've seen in the last couple of minutes. After, it must be said, a good spell for University of Birmingham. Beeston in possession, right-hand side, trying to bring the ball up through some couple of challenges. University of Birmingham had possession via the free hit. Robinson jabs a stick at it, wins possession back and a free hit. We're going back for that award. And Ala 22. That's a Pendle 14. Reed steps forward, finds the layoff. Bell continues to give and go. Checks back inside. Reed is an option. Nope, all the way back. Safety first. Pressure now starting to come. You can see Coker Hall's the furthest player forward, and that injection of something a little bit different has caused a breakdown. And there's two players hitting each other. I think we'll be playing onwards. Umpire was looking to play advantage. We will be coming back. Long blow of the whistle. Free hits. There's the punch ball in. Doesn't really get the purchase to get the ball into the circle. There's some distance on that one. And that's gone the full length of the field over the baseline. Relieving the pressure that University of Birmingham were putting back on to Beeston. One goal you feel isn't enough today. It is so far. We've still got a quarter and change to go in this match. Beeston to look to move to potentially 4 wins out of their last 5 games, with if the result stays the same. move on to 13 points and potentially top of the table, depending on other results, of course. Still, lots of hockey to play through. There's a challenge there that the umpire didn't like, so we'll be coming back. Aerial ball, a lot of distance on that one. There's support coming. It's not going to be kept in play though. Will there be another presentable opportunity for either side in this third quarter? Coming off the stick favourably for Beeston. Nice close control and a nice interception for University of Birmingham at the end of that passage of play. Very congested now in that area of the field again. Not really giving anyone any time in possession. Given straight to a Beeston stick though. Early ball in towards the circle. Shooting opportunity coming. Goalkeeper comes and smothers well. Wood doing very well indeed. University of Birmingham not out of harm's way yet. Ball carried over the line. Yes, it was. Beeston get a long corner here. Umpire reminding the players about 5 metres. That's what you can hear over your being picked up on our microphones. Nice turn, finding the space. There's another turn. This time going more direct. Will Beeston end up in possession? No, they won't. Free hit. Aerial with distance. Over halfway, taken down. University bringing it forward in towards a circle, but that's another decent piece of mopping up in the Beeston defence. We're about 60 seconds away from three-quarter time. Very enjoyable watch this, and if you would like to watch this game again, it'll be on YouTube. You could be watching us now on Instagram or Twitter, or definitely YouTube. It'll be available on YouTube indefinitely. If you're watching, do let us know via the wonders of social media who stood out for you, who's been the best player. If you think the result, when it comes, reflects the way the play's gone. Certainly Evie Wood at the moment has been my standout player. A couple of very, very important saves which have kept University of Birmingham's score deficit down, and that is three-quarter time. Beeston with 17.5 minutes to play, leading University of Birmingham by 1-0. This is BTV. We are back live. The whistle to start the fourth and final quarter. You've just heard that Beeston lead University of Birmingham by 1-0. The University of Birmingham have come closer and closer in this game. Beeston really haven't fashioned another golden opportunity since they took the lead. They have, you feel, the upper hand. That said though, let's see what the University of Birmingham can do. Well, that wasn't in the game plan or in the tactical talk at three-quarter time. Winning possession back from Carter Ayars. Millington lies the ball off. And again, University of Birmingham, you can see that there's no one in picture. There just is now, and the pressure wasn't there in the third quarter. That's Lexi Clark, I think, has come a long way to be a nuisance, and that's left a little bit of space at the back. That's been picked up in the circle. Can that ball be flashed across? And that's a penalty corner for Beeston. Turning defence into attack effectively. Let's have another look at that. Look at where that ball is, right on the circle. And that's purely down to University of Birmingham, I think, committing a few more players further forward, and that ball being played into the feet. Quite an easy penalty corner to earn. So going over to inject, it's reliable Sophie Robinson, who scored from a delivery a couple of weeks ago. Last one we were on BTV. She came in and followed up on her injection. Let's see what she got to offer here. There's the delivery. It's low. Goalkeeper watching it intently. It's still live out on the left-hand side. It's come out all the way. Free hit for Beeston, being flicked into the feet. So I think Carter Ayars was the player who was caught with the ball. Towards the left-hand side of the circle. That was close to being picked up on the baseline. Nice idea. Sharp in attack, Beeston. As University of Birmingham take their face protectors off after surviving a penalty corner. I make that number 5 for Beeston in the game. Moss's law of 3. You need to convert every 1 in 3 penalty corners if you want to be a successful team. So they're overdue, Beeston, so far. Will they get another opportunity? 56-minute live on BTV. Beeston 1, University of Birmingham 0. The goal coming in the very, very final moments of the first half from number 18, Lucy Millington. Good to see the crowds down here as well. As ever, you can see the ones that are on picture, on the camera, but you can't also see the spectators that are behind the camera and also on the balcony. It's a lovely day here, and we always welcome you down to Nottingham Hockey Centre. If you fancy watching a game at any time, you are always welcome. Conditions still good. Less than 15 minutes to play. Beeston sensing with every minute that goes by there could be another one in the win column. Shouted man on. Nice turn and go from Bell, who's giving the ball back. No cards yet in this game as far as I could tell. There's a swept ball. Looked into space, but there was no one in the halved black and gold shirt. Nice turn from Lexi Clark. Looks like she'd miscontrolled it, but she had it fully under control. Tapped out. Jess Davis was closest to that for University of Birmingham. Pendle with the delivery and a couple of players swinging a stick at it, just not able to bring it under control. University of Birmingham bringing the ball over halfway now. Carter Ayars, I think, a little bit disappointed by the delivery on that. I think she wanted something a little bit more in the field, but from a Beeston perspective, they couldn't have been happier with the ball. There's the turn. Bell. Player who's had a very impressive time here at Beeston Hockey Club. Signed from Ireland back in Start of last season. University of Birmingham get a free hit. Attempted interception doesn't come off. Towards the right-hand side, and it's another University of Birmingham ball. Into the circle, potential for a shooting opportunity. It's been nudged wide from a University of Birmingham stick. It looked very, very threatening. That one-goal lead is still precarious. One goal, as I mentioned earlier, probably isn't enough for Beeston. You'd feel a second one would probably seal it. One goal in this competition is a precarious lead to have. Free hit for Beeston. And we will be coming back. That's allowed the University of Birmingham to commit a few more players into defence. There's a nice bit of speed, although bringing the ball back to University of Birmingham. Somewhat of a bump. Looking at the information available to me, it looks as if we've got coach is Chris Davis, and managing, I think it's Mo Samak and Gurdip Sandhu, and not sure which combination of the three have been brought along today. It's not a bad performance, and it's University of Birmingham, 2 wins already under their belt for the season. Win at home against Clifton Robinsons. And also over the road, they won 4-2 against the University of Nottingham back on the 1st of October. As I mentioned, looking for that first win since the 8th of October. They've drawn 2-2 with Wimbledon and a defeat against Reading last time out. Beeston won away at Holcombe last weekend, and after that, well, they lost the week before away at Clifton Robinson's first defeat of the season. First goal of the season for Lucy Millington, taking Beeston's tally to 11 for the season so far. 10 minutes to play. Will we see another goal? Anna Cusack is just waiting in front of the camera, and she does pick up the ball first time, but delivers it straight into the welcoming receipt of Betson Thomas, who flicks the ball up. It's going to be a Beeston free hit though. Being played up into the player Bell. The ball back. Beeston happy to control possession on the 23-metre line or thereabouts. Again, University of Birmingham withdrawn somewhat, allowing Beeston to go into possession. Bell takes a step forward, uses the pace to try and break towards the 23-metre line. Angled ball is picked up from University of Birmingham, who in turn inject a bit of pace. Battling towards halfway, they can sense that there's at least a point in this game on the offering. All they need to do is score a goal. Big shout of play. Finally in towards the circle, flicked in low and hard and then punched away. Umpire's whistle blows in favour of Beeston. The ball has gone and over on the sideline, it looks like. Aerial. Taken down neatly. Played possibly into the foot, but that would play allowed to continue. University of Birmingham have got 8 minutes to find a goal that will square things up. Beeston got roughly the similar amount of time as to find a second goal that will probably secure all 3 points. Bell again, who's had a prolonged spell in front of the camera. There's a good run. Millington, the goal scorer, trying to chase this one down. Copeman earns the free hit. I think Beeston aren't happy that that ball wasn't played from the spot that it was intended to be played from. Benala's done very well here to continue, get the run, and there's the ball into the circle, played across the face of goal. There's an opportunity to turn, it has been turned in, and that is the second goal for Beeston. Lauren Burrell in your camera picture. Benala, though, should deserve all the credit for this run. Look what she did there, and also find that pass. We are off and running again. A lovely controlled finish. I thought maybe the opportunity had gone, but as we saw, it's Lauren Burrell with the goal she was taking. The congratulations, we'll give the goal to her. She moves on now to 5 for the season.
Second goal for the Bees in the fourth quarter. Number 9, Lauren Burrell.
So that is the second goal. We were thinking, or I was thinking, might secure the points. So University of Birmingham, their goal had become that much more difficult now. It was just one goal they needed to get a point out of the game. Now they must score 2 to get 1 point out of the game. Beeston, though, in the driving seat. Rare foray into the circle, but when they were in, they made it count. Ball played in down into the turf, and away it goes. Steph Tyrrell in the Beeston goal. I don't think has had possession of the ball once in the 65 minutes that we've had so far. Free hit for Beeston. Just wait a couple of extra seconds to release the ball. Good pressure, though, coming from University of Birmingham. Huge number of players in red in your picture, and they've done well to earn a free hit now, working their way towards the edge of the circle, looking to get the angle in. There's a turn and a delivery to the left-hand side towards the baseline. Could there be a penalty corner out of this? No, it's a long corner for University of Birmingham. You could feel that there was going to be a ball played onto a foot somewhere. Less than 5 minutes to go. There's a crunch ball in towards the circle, turned in towards the goal, and that's really well watched and mopped up by Beeston, who gets the ball over the sideline. Lily Walker with a restart. Lots of space for University of Birmingham to work in as they ease the ball to the right-hand side. There's the angle ball in towards the circle. Does take a touch. Goalkeeper Tyrrell goes down. Is she on top of the ball? The umpire's watching things closely. Penalty corner for University of Birmingham. Goalkeeper unable to get the ball out of from underneath her, so that is the first touch of the ball definitely for Steph Tyrrell. She's definitely touched it now, and she couldn't get out of harm's way or present the ball to anyone, so penalty corner is the result. So a conference taking place around the edge of the circle. Looks like Carter Ayers with the delivery. Long shadows now across this Nottingham Hockey Centre pitch. There's the delivery. It's a quick one, but I think someone may have gone too quickly. Wasn't anyone in the defensive ranks of Beeston, so it'll be a restart for University of Birmingham. Someone retreating back to halfway, and I'll try and get an ID on that player who's being ushered towards halfway. It was actually ours who went too quickly with the injection, so a different injector. What's the outcome this time? Left of centre, low, and that's been flicked away really, really well from Steph Tyrrell. Definitely involved in the game now with 2 minutes to play and a few extra seconds. Really, really good save. That's a sign of a good goalkeeper who's been underemployed during the game and having to pull a save like that out of the top drawer when it's required. Long corner. University of Birmingham sensing that this is their time. Can they force an opportunity? They've come very, very close. Beeston in a bit of a muddle and give possession back to University of Birmingham. Everyone, it appears, in yellow and black. Between the 23-metre line and the goal, and the sensible play here, as you can see, rather than fling the ball up to the boulevard end goal, is slow things down. A reminder again that the match clock you can see on the screen isn't necessarily the same clock as the players can see, so there may be a little discrepancies between the times. So if it doesn't finish exactly on 70 minutes. And there's a nice turnover with a minute to play. There's the ball out towards the right-hand side for Harriet Dugan to chase. Will she keep it in? Yes, she does. What's her approach here? Plays it into the circle. Comes off a player. Looks like it did take a flick. Would the option there from Dugan be playing it into the corner rather than try and get the ball in the circle? Both valid, but just was the professional option to take the ball into the corner? I wonder. Your thoughts, as ever, always welcome via the various social media channels. This is BTV. We've got 30 seconds to go. I'm Andy Day. My voice is probably going to hold out to the end of the broadcast, so yay me. A couple of interchanges about to be made for Beeston. Successful day at the office with 15 seconds to play or thereabouts. And that is the final whistle. Congratulations as the players shake hands and the applause rains down from the spectator gallery. Terrific effort. Beeston winning the game over University of Birmingham by 2-0. Lucy Millington and Lauren Burrell on target. Lucy Millington right at the very end of the first half. Lauren Burrell on with 7 minutes to go with a breakaway goal, and also fantastic work from Nadia Benalla on the right-hand side with a pass inside as well. The run of the pass, really the highlight of that move. Burrell with the time to finish low into the goal. So Beeston 2, University of Birmingham 0 is your full-time score. Just looking ahead for Beeston's next couple of fixtures in the women's competition. It's away to East Grinstead on the 5th of November. Then back here on the 12th of November against Wimbledon. Then after that, back here again on the 19th of November against Surbiton. That one officially starting both of those games at midnight. I'm sure those are now to be confirmed. Next time on BTV, it will be the men. The men travel to Wimbledon tomorrow afternoon. Best of luck in that one. Beeston versus Brooklands Manchester University on the 6th of November is our next fixture on BTV, so hopefully you will be joining us for on that one. It's been a real pleasure keeping you company this afternoon. Good luck to the men tomorrow. Good luck to both teams as their quest for points continues. Many, many thanks to our headline sponsor, the Magical Mushroom Company. The Magical Mushroom Company harnesses the natural flexibility and strength of mycelium and the material structure of fungi to grow protective packaging at any scale by combining it with agricultural waste such as hemp, cork and sawdust. Many, many thanks to them. Find out more about the Magical Mushroom Company at magicalmushroom.com. So that's it from all of us at BTV. The skeleton staff here have been keeping you company.